Good afternoon, CFM. This is Coach Matt with our Thursday workout. We're going to begin today with 3 minutes of your choice warm-up pace cardio, and then 2 rounds through the following. Once you get 2 10-second eccentric ring rows. So start all the way laid out, row up, and then 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, 4 1000, until you get to the end at 10 1000. Okay, 2 reps of that little eccentric ring row action. Then we're going to get on the ground. We're going to do a 20-second hollow hold. So we're trying to peel your shoulders and your hips away from the ground and then reach your hands and legs. It's going to be 10 reps of a scap push-up. So on the ground, shrug down, shrug back up. Small range of motion, slow squeeze, right? Don't go into any kind of weird pain or pinching with that. We're just moving the shoulder blades relative to the torso. And then the last one is just some PVC pass-throughs. Take that PVC pipe, elbows straight, hands out to the edges, shrug it up over the top of your head, and try to inch your hands in as you go through those movements. We're gonna be doing a 35-minute quality workout that has a lot of little accessory pieces in it, but also some good quality strength training in it. And the strength training is what we're gonna start off with. So it's kind of built around the strict or weighted pull-up. Stricter weighted pull-ups you can do any way you want to. You can have your palms facing you. You can have your palms facing away. You can switch grip. If you do the switch grip, make sure you're evening out your hands on left under, right over, and then left over, right under, etc. But make sure that you don't get too comfortable or too strong with any one specific grip. But range of motion is exactly the same as our regular pull-ups, but today it is fully strict. So all the way chin over and then all the way arms extended, using as much arms as you can. If you need a band or if you need to do ring rows or feet on the ground with an adjustable pull-up bar, any of those are fine. If you can do 5 strict unassisted pull-ups, then I want you to add a belt and some weight. Make them a challenging set of 5 every time you go through it. The next one is our reverse plate or sled drag. So I have the sled here, which is exactly the same as using the plates. You just might have to load it a little bit differently. And I like to put the band around me because it encourages me to push my butt out when I do it, as opposed to if I'm holding the ropes, I tend to lean back a little bit more. So think about hips behind the shoulders, and we're just progressing steadily, not running, but also not going like super ridiculously slow. Toe heel, toe heel, toe heel, toe heel, toe heel. Does not have to be crazy heavy to get a lot out of this. Your quads should burn, and this is really, really healthy for the tissues around the knee when you do that. Then you can take your plate, you can either leave it there or take it off. We're gonna do front foot elevated split squats is next. So I've got my front foot higher than my rear foot, and I'm just pressing that knee as far forward as I can get it, really leaning into that stretch. My back knee might touch the ground or it might not, but a really good hip flexor stretch, Achilles stretch, and patella tendon loading on this one. So up and back, forward and down, up and back, forward and down for 8 reps on each side. Next, we're gonna do a little combo movement. So this is an isometric hold for the arms with your elbows at 90 degrees, right? And then we're doing knee raises in that position, alternating legs. So first thing is to get into that flexed arm hang position. You may need to have your feet on the ground for this. And in that case, you could have them like so, and I'm just alternating which leg raises up. If you can do it where you pull into it and your feet are off the ground, that's a little bit more challenging, but alternating leg raise. And then the way to make this even more challenging is to get up, make your body as horizontal as possible when you're doing it, right? All those exist on a spectrum of relatively easy to relatively difficult. I want you to find a spot in the middle that gives you a good challenge for 8 reps of those knee raises on each side, okay? Last 2, 60-second plank. So just holding that plank position, nice tight body, squeeze the abs, squeeze the glutes, make sure you're not sagging or having your hips up high, and then finish with a little burst on the bike. 30 calories for the guys, 24 calories for the ladies. Try to get it in the like 1.5-ish range when you do that. And we're just cycling through those exercises for 35 minutes. 4 to 6 rounds is a reasonable amount. Not crazy, not pain cave, but definitely I want your heart rate up. I want you to be fatigued when you finish, all right? That's it for this Thursday. I'll see you guys tomorrow for deadlifts.